And we're live, guys. We're back with Rogue Actions Part 2 again after our boy Cubs fan Han decided to be a lazy and take a week off because he can. Man, it's great to have you back.
Yes,
Not going to lie. It's great to have you back. It's good to have you
great,
back.
man. It's always good to take a break, and I really unplugged and kind of just put my phone away as much as I could. I feel that I see Go Cubs is in your chat right now. I have to apologize to him. I was not the best guildmate this last week, but I'm ready and energized, ready to do my 600 every day now. Let's go.
Get those tickets done,
I'm gonna
man.
get my 600 with a grin on my face. All right,
They're fundamental Cubs. Come on, bro. Get that done. Guys, if you're brand new to this channel, smash that red button. Super, super important. Helps us grow this awesome channel. Thank you so much for all you've done so far. We've got some amazing topics. We've covered the meme of the week. We've covered Echo or Rex coming with the Bad Batch in the next few weeks. We've covered Conquest a little bit. We're going to talk more in specific about the Razor Quest rewards in a minute. We'll come back to that in a sec. But firstly, we know we're getting Wrecker this week. We're getting Wrecker this week, Cubs. Now, obviously, this happened while you're away. They released a puzzle. We went through this. They released a puzzle. Little bit strange releasing a puzzle when we knew these characters were already coming. We talked about this a little bit in your video as well. Do you think they probably needed to do a puzzle for this, for Wrecker?
I don't want to complain about a puzzle ever. I think it changes the way I look at puzzles, I think, because for a lot of the big puzzles, we've had big reveals, right? It's stuff that it's a surprise at the end. And so the last two puzzles have kind of been like, okay, I guess we didn't technically know the Bad Batch was coming for the first one, which revealed Hunter, I think it was. And, so it was exciting. I was kind of ready for a Galactic Legend there. I was like, oh, okay, well, I figured we were getting Bad Batch. But yay, Bad Batch. And I am excited about Bad Batch. This one especially was like, okay, well, yeah, of course Wrecker is coming. But I don't want to complain about it because puzzles are fun. Puzzles are, they really engage the community. And so I think it just changes that I might not necessarily always feel super hyped about puzzles because it might be something pretty simple. It might not be a big, huge, earth-shattering reveal anymore. And that's okay.
That's
so
right.
I think it's fine. I think it just changes the way I look at puzzles.
And that's fair. Absolutely. Again, I think that, the puzzles should be saved for big, big releases. Galactic Legend style, legendaries, epic confrontations, stuff like that. I think that would then be not more appealing, but I think that would carry more weight to the work involved in making the puzzles. I think that's what it's all about, right? I think that makes more sense for big events. But that's just my thought too. But we move on from that. But we've got Wrecker coming, and the question needs to be asked. Obviously, you've seen the kit, Cubs. I know you've checked it out while you're away because, you haven't been on camera. Doesn't mean your finger's not on the pulse, brother. You've been checking out the kit and you've gone through it all. Now, we need to ask the question. We got two clone tanks now in the game. We're going to have Fives and Wrecker. I personally like how there is some other clone trooper synergy, not just with Bad Batch. I do like that. I think that's pretty cool for those that, are still farming up a lot of the other characters and Bad Batch specifically. But the question's got to be asked, Fives or Wrecker, which one is going to be better? Because some people now are going to have the choice of which one they're going to want to farm going forward and focus their resources on. Which one is the one to go after?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and I will be honest. I read the kit, but I read it at 2 a.m. when the kids had finally decided to go to bed. And I was reading it on my phone, squinting like, oh, what does this guy do? And so I don't have a super great memory about everything he does. I'm kind of glancing over his kit right now. But I think the easiest cop-out answer here is Fives is going to be used with the other clones and Wrecker is going to be used with the Bad Batch. They seem to be clearly giving a lot of Bad Batch synergy here with Wrecker. Like Furious is applying specifically to Bad Batch allies, recovering that protection. By the way, that wrecking ball ability where he pulls out
it looks amazing. How good are the graphics?
I gotta show this
polygons,
on screen.
Man. The polygons are incredible. I love that. That's what it's all about. I reckon that looks amazing. It really does.
Yeah, and that's gonna, when he's got Furious, that's gonna inflict stun on all enemies, which is great. And he's got I think really what you got to do is kind of look through here and see how much of his kit requires that you've got the Bad Batch assisting. And I think a lot of his kit seems to be pretty connected to Bad Batch. And so I think both are going to be great. He looks really solid. He's got more utility than Fives. That's for sure. He seems to benefit the team, unless Fives does a sacrifice, in which case maybe it's more equal. But for GAC, and specifically, you don't necessarily want Fives to sacrifice because his banner's gone.
No, you need efficiency. Yeah, that's right.
So I don't know. It looks like Wrecker's pretty solid. We'll have to see how he works in a full Bad Batch squad. But I think the easy answer is Bad Batch, it's Wrecker, not Fives.
Yeah, and that's fair enough.
But I feel like that's a cop-out, but...
and that's fine. And something to consider as well, which, again, was brought up in our chat a little bit earlier on, is that the cam mission in Lightside Geo, we know that you can use, Galactic Republic and stuff like that and clones. Will the Bad Batch be a team that you'll be able to use that will absolutely smash the Reek for the camp mission?
That's a good question. It looks to me like, based on what I'm seeing, it feels like the Bad Batch is made to counter Grievous.
Yeah, okay.
Based on
it's
what
going to
I've
be more
seen
separatist.
So far.
Yeah.
It seems like that's kind of their goal here, to give us a great Grievous counter. So I don't know if they're thinking about Reek or not, but maybe.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see because ARC Trooper just adds the extra hits. That's really all he does. He's the only requirement in that lineup. We just have worked out over time. Shark T and all the other 501st work really, really well in that lineup, and they get the job done. But whether the Bad Batch and their new abilities, with everything going on, will actually maybe just absolutely destroy that mission. It'll be really interesting to see how that plays out, for sure.
Also, I got to call out that every time I hear Reek, I think of Game of Thrones.
I'm actually watching Game of Thrones with my oldest daughter right now. I'm rewatching it again.
Wow.
I'm up to season 3. Funny enough, we're right up to that spot right now where Reek becomes Reek. No, not quite. We're 2 episodes off the Red Wedding. I haven't told her a damn thing, so I'm going to be filming the crap out of that. I'm waiting for a reaction. It's going to be great.
When the doors close.
Yep, I'll be doing exactly that. Don't you worry.
I still remember where I was when I watched the Red Wedding for the first time. The doors closed, and I audibly went, "Oh shit."
So I'm at the point where I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, look, I agree. Five sacrifice is great. There's so many facets of the game. We know that. It's great in a gas team. Works fantastic. Wrecker is made for Lightside Geo. That whole lineup, Bad Batch, will be made.
All of the protection recovery is huge.
Lightside Geo, a new one. That's what it's all about. That'll be your 4 out of 4 waves, for sure.
So. Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we can do it next year by the time, when we get it to 7 stars.
Yeah, that's the plan. Now, let's talk about the next topic today, Cubs. Yep. And again, this happened while you're away, as you know, on vacay with the family. Very, very, very important time, guys. Family comes first. Real life comes first. But while you're away, we had a conquest for a little while, and then we didn't. Basically, which went for, we've been told, anywhere between sort of around the 24-hour mark or just after. A lot of this went down while I was asleep in Australia, of course, because all the fun stuff and crazy stuff happens when I'm asleep. Yeah. Normally, which is like 4 a.m., it's your peak time. That's when it all goes down. But again, they cancelled, of course, the conquest for a good reason. We've talked about this in your video. It had to be done.
Yeah,
that's fine. My only concern is this. I know that there's a lot of people that actually completed all 5 sectors within that 24-hour window completely. And as you know, along the way, you do unlock Razor Crest shards throughout sectors. Is it 3, 4, and 5? Or is it just... I
don't know exactly where, but it's light sectors. Late sectors.
Correct.
You can get them.
In the hard version, you obviously unlock the Razor Crest shards through those sectors in the hard mode. Now, that means that I know for a fact there are a few people out there that have 12 extra Razor Crest shards than I have right now because they finished it while I was asleep.
Yep.
Now, do you think they're going to roll that back? Are you okay with this? Is it too much work for them to fix? And we know in the past they've just gone, yeah, whatever. I kind of feel it's going to go that way. It's going to be like, meh, you had a win there. But Cubs, do you think that that's okay? Razor Crest is something that a lot of people are working hard for to unlock these crates. Are you okay with just like, hey, you got in early, good on you, you keep your goodies or not?
It's a difficult thing to manage, I think. Now, fortunately, because it's the Razor Crest, it's not like, we're not talking Malik here, right? We're not talking a galactic legend here. And so I think it carries a little bit less importance, so to speak, even though I think the Razor Crest looks to be a very OP ship. And I don't think it's enough shards to make that big of a difference. That I think they're probably going to leave it. And I didn't do the Conquest yet. I was actually saving it for when I got back because I figured there'd be enough time that I could still do it all on stream. And so I wanted streamable content, so I just left Conquest sit. So I didn't get any Razor Crest shards. If everybody else gets to keep theirs, I don't personally feel gypped. I think it's fine.
Okay.
And I feel like the people who have more of a right to feel, shafted here are people who played through Conquest and got their crate all ready to go and got nothing for it other than 10 Razor Crest shards and 100 Conquest currency. I think those are the people that probably feel a little bit slighted here. And so if their consolation prize is they get to keep extra Razor Crest shards and the rest of the community, then I personally am okay with that. I can see why others would have an issue with that, though. People who are super competitive, top end, who, are going to maybe have, they're not going to have Razor Crest as soon as other people will, give them an advantage over them in Grand Arena, Territory Wars, etc. I could see why people would have a problem with that. And if that problem is significant enough, then I could see them rolling it back. But me personally, from my individual perspective, I don't really care that much.
Yeah. My only concern is that those extra shards may unlock the ship for some people and not others that didn't do it.
Yeah.
And as you said, if it comes to Grand Arena lock, and some people are going to have that unlock because they did this quickly and others will not, is it an unfair disadvantage or not for that particular window? We know how important that week is to a lot of people, and it could make a difference.
But we also have the data mine pack, so maybe that'll offset it.
Well, I mean, if you're going to buy the pack, you're going to buy the pack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. But again, I don't know what to say. I'd like to see some sort of compensation, but roll back the shards. I'd like them to get something for their work and their investment in the time. I agree. I just think that keeping the shards,
feel that way. Yeah,
I just personally feel a bit like, hey, I got ripped because I was asleep at 4 a.m. This guy got it because he was awake because it was US. And maybe this is just the Australian me talking. I don't know.
These damn Americans always getting the advantage of time.
No, well, yeah, but that's a whole different story. Don't get me started, man. Hey, war starts at 4 a.m. my time. Don't get me started. Anyway, but no, all I'm getting at is that.
Come on. We got Disneyland.
No, I'm good here. I don't have to wear masks. We're fine, thanks. It just leaves a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. I think that, they're rolling back everything else.
Yeah.
Why can't they roll back those shards as well if you got those extras? I don't think that's too much to ask. But give them something else in return for it. Give them, I don't know, some extra crystals, some extra currency, some gear. I don't care. Like, for their time that they spend in going towards it, I'm happy with that. More than happy. I just think that it's probably not cool to give the Razor Crest shards considering they've locked it behind Conquest in the first place. That means it's important to farm and work really hard on. I think giving them away like that, it's a bit of a kick in the balls, but that's just me.
I think it's fair. Yeah, I feel differently on a personal level, but I can see why others would feel the way you do. So I think it's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. All good. Anyway, we're all good. We move on to our viewers' choice question. We're down to the viewers' choice question. And of course, we have it every single week, guys. I didn't last week. I'm sorry, but I had these really other drunk Australians here in the studio with me. The ceiling is still not repaired yet from when our boy Kakarot was here. Still needs to be fixed.
They were a hit, by the way. Everyone loved having them on Rogue Action.
Yeah, I put it through insurance. I didn't really. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but guys, pretty simple. We obviously, if you're new to it, simple. If you go to the description below, there's the Heinzie server. Jump in there. There's a channel called Rogue Actions Topics. Jump in there. Put your question in. Simple as that. If it's a good question, we ask it. If it's a question, we won't ask it. That's simple. So we've got a really cool question from our boy Shenanigans. Love the name.
Okay.
Fantastic stuff, right? Our boy Shenanigans has given us a question today, Cubs. And the question, of course, revolves around something very close to your heart, fleets. So the question is this. Now, you know what formations are in fleets, right? You know when you go into territory battles, the dark side ones, then you got to hit the arrow button or the shield button, the formation ability, right? Yeah. Okay. The question is this. Could formation abilities be brought to Fleet Arena as part of some sort of ship arena restructure down the track?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think. I think they are. Every indication I've seen in the last 3-4 years plus is that they are not anxious to touch the arenas. They're going to leave them. That'd be my prediction. I would be surprised if we saw anything like that. Now, could they use formations in other places for other things? Maybe. But I don't find it likely.
Yeah. And that's fair. I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, you know, these days, as you know,
what I
with
like
Arena,
it, sure, it'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think that ships need a rework. The whole ship side of things needs some love. I think we all agree with that because right now it's pretty up. It really is. I'm just using this button a lot because I can today. But yeah, I think it definitely something needs to be done because ships is really stale. It really is. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It is an important part of the game. It's in Territory War. It's in Grand Arena. It's in so many different facets.
I can't believe I held my swear button that long and you didn't even react to it.
I couldn't hear it. It didn't come through the fucking speaker.
Oh, you don't hear it?
I do now, but I didn't hear it while I was chatting.
Heinzie goes deaf when he talks. Confirmed.
Sorry, what? Did you say something? What? I'm kidding. I just reckon maybe it would be cool. Yeah, there we go. We're hearing in the chat. How cool would it be to have formations brought in a new capital ship?
Cool. It would be. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see something like that. I just don't see them doing it. Is all. That's what I'm coming from.
I reckon it'd be a good way to just crank it up. I mean, these days with the speed differential because the mods you've got on and the relic level they're at, that's the only differential due to speed. Yeah. I think having something that would shake stuff up a bit in fleets. In Arena, I don't think that's a bad thing. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. And put it towards like an ultimate ability unlock or something with the ships that you don't automatically get it. You've got to earn it and you know, break it down. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, we'll wait and see. But guys, let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know what you reckon about it. Let us know. Fives or Wrecker, what do you like better? Res Creshards, happy or don't give a or viewer's choice, guys. Let us know, of course, about ships. Would you like to see formations added? Yes or no? Capital ship, maybe? Let us know what you think. Straight up. Thank you so much. Cubs, as always, dude, fantastic video. We missed you, brother. Welcome back. Yeah. You would have, I would expect a big week coming up, man. Conquest is going to fire up in a few days again now that you're back. So I figure you're going to jump into that a little bit.
I am
And any other plans for this week?
No, just working hard. And I actually do have big plans this week. I formally start my counseling practicum this week.
Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah.
Good luck. So good luck, my friend. You will absolutely smash it.
I am both extremely excited and extremely intimidated all at once.
You'll be fine. And we've got a big week coming in 2 weeks' time, if I can, Cubs. We have my 1 year celebration on Twitch in 2 weeks from now. We have it all. We have it all sorted. We're working on targets. It's going to be called Heinzie Palooza. So we're up and running. There will be targets. One of the targets will be if we get to a certain level, it's a subathon. If we get to a certain level of subs, Mrs. H will take over my stream for a while. That's one target.
I'm there for that.
But there's a bigger target, believe it or not, Cubs. There has been a call that if we reach the ultimate target, Heinzie will do a hot tub stream. So... Let's see how that plays out,
Urs and
guys.
I are already doing a hot tub stream, right? Have you heard about this?
No, I did not. Are you serious?
Yeah,
we do a hot tub stream.
we did a Halo match. Urs and I versus I forgot who we played, and if we lost, we had to do a hot tub stream together, and we lost. So.
I had no idea. I didn't realize that. My God.
Yep.
Oh,
so hot tub streams are coming to Galaxy of Heroes. You can't escape them.
No, you can't share the you can't share the nips and stuff. So like. Is it bikini action? How's that going to go down? Because you can't.
You know what? I don't even know. We got to plan it.
There's going to be some sticky tape X's over them. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I'm a little nervous.
Well, don't lose. It's all good. Guys, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Cubs. Always a pleasure, man. Welcome back. Good to have you back, brother. Have a great week. Take care. Guys, if you're brand new, please smash the red button. It really, really helps. And get in the comments, let us know what you think. We'll be back again next week, dude. Have a great week. Enjoy. Good to have you home. Have a good stream. And we'll see you on the flip side, guys. Love you all. Bye.
See you
Mwah.
guys.